ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to presentation of BTC. We live in the mobile world. It sounds like a cliche, doesn't it? But actually it is not. My question is there anyone here who doesn't have a mobile device on them? Anyone, please? A mobile phone? You don't have any? Not even single person. Okay, how many of you have two? A smartphone and a tablet, a smartphone and a laptop, anything like that? How many? You see, 90%. We have practically everything on them. In our private lives, we can use them for banking, for reading newspapers, magazines. We don't buy them anymore, unfortunately, for the media. We can buy tickets to the cinema. We can buy parking tickets. We can use them even as boarding cards. Yes, we don't have to print them anymore when we are on a business trip. In our business life, we use them for emails, calendars, contacts, and documents. They contain really, really important data. But is it safe? Just look at the statistics. 10% of laptops in organizations are regularly stolen. And believe me or not, but this is the office where the laptop, from where the laptop is stolen. 65% of managers don't use special encrypted programs to write their passwords. Okay, how many people have passwords on the desktops? You see how easy it is for a thief to get access to our data, to something that is really important. Same with mobile phones. 113 mobile phones are stolen every minute in the USA. Unfortunately, I don't have data for Europe, but I believe it is quite similar. $7 million per day are lost in terms of stolen mobile devices instead of stolen mobile phones. And 20% of children who have mobile devices are regularly robbed. This is a problem. This is something we should take care of, and especially if we contain company data on them. Then this is a problem of our IT departments who are responsible for all the devices and for security of the company information that we carry on mobile devices. So in my presentation, I will show you today ways that help us to, first of all, secure our devices, and secondly, to manage them. So, what kind of means of protection do we have for our devices, mobile devices? Now, first of all, you can chain your mobile phone or your laptop to the table, but then it's no longer mobile, yes? So we can think about reasonable things, reasonable behavior when we have them. When you have really important data on your computers, on your mobile devices, your security procedures usually say don't carry them around in posh bags, in posh rucksacks, because this is the way you attract attention of the thieves. So be rather humble when you carry important things around. You can, of course, the physical things are quite traditional. So you can put those labels or plates that you cannot scratch on easily. So even if somebody steals them, they have the information that this is your, or this is not theirs, at least what they are using. You can use permanent markers, then you help the police to find out that this particular device is yours. Then We have policies and procedures. This is another very important thing. Nowadays, especially when we have the BOID, the bring your own device to company, your companies usually have or should have special security policies that instruct the users how to behave when they, especially when they have access with those devices to company networks. And guys, if you don't have this in your companies, please introduce those informations, those security procedures, because you are IT guys. You really know what is dangerous and how to behave. Your users are normal people, and like on the first day, Ms. Merkel has asked you to write easy and accurate instructions for your software. You write also security policies for your users so that they are aware how to behave with company data. So the very simple things, what should such a procedure contain? Security passwords. Lock your devices with security passwords. Prohibit certain applications, yes. Such applications, like for example, Facebook or Skype, we use them very often. We can send files, but when we send files through those media, our network can be easily accessed by prohibited people. Then encryption, another important thing. I will have another slide on that. And provide periodic audits to your company's devices. This is also very important, that you, as people who manage the devices, know what is going on. Now, another means of protection is security software. Security software, I have put examples of companies that produce such software. This gives the person who manages the device the ability to remotely erase data when the device is stolen, or first copy, then erase it from the device, and then when you find it again by the police or by yourself, you can put it on the device again. If the device is stolen or lost, you can use geolocation. So I mean the software will locate where the device is via GPS, GSM, or IP. If finally you cannot find the device, the software can take a picture of the person who is illegally using your software. You can use this picture in court as a proof that they have stolen, or at least they are using at the moment your software, your device, and you are against it. And the next very important thing when you are using such platforms, make sure that they are trusted platforms. Now, if we are talking about security software, now we have to think about encryption. Encryption is very important because whenever the disk is taken away from the device, the information can be accessed if they are not deleted first. So you can encrypt the whole device, the full disk. You can encrypt just the folder that contains the most important data, just like I told you about the passwords, yes? Or, yes, I have put here USB. You can encrypt information on USB. For my information, it doesn't work. There is no system that cannot read the information, even if it is encrypted, so it's best not to use USB. Then you can also encrypt emails or SMSs, text messages. This is simply the decision of your company and your policies. Now, the third means of protection is hardware embedded. And here we have an example of Intel anti-theft technology, which is embedded in in all those computers, notebooks, netbooks that have Intel processors, 3 or the higher. And in this situation, the security is embedded in the hardware, so it means that it cannot be uninstalled, and the device is always secure. It works like that your device, your netbook, your ultrabook that has the Intel anti-theft technology, simply when it's stolen, you can go online and lock down the device. If you don't find it, you don't unlock it. But the person who wants to use it simply has a blank screen. They are not able to use it. With Intel anti-theft, you also have information on the screen. This device was stolen, please give it back, and contact details. You can even write a price that you want to give because the information that you have on this computer is so important for them. And you can also put a stick-on label to show that, hey, this device is protected by Intel anti-theft technology. So even if you steal it, you will not be able to use it, because the moment I know it's stolen, I simply lock it down. I will not destroy it, but simply you will not be able to use it. The other thing that I told about from the point of view of companies is management of mobile devices. All people who are in charge of companies, they simply know that users never do what they are told to do. So IT people have to take care of the devices they are responsible for by themselves. And this software, mobile devices, for mobile devices management, helps them to do it remotely and helps them to automate the processes. So you know what is on the device, what kind of licenses, what the proof of purchase, you can have notifications, monitor where are the devices. You gave the device to Michał, for example, and you don't know, but Michał exchanged his mobile phone with his colleague because the first one wanted to have an Android and the other one wanted to have Windows Mobile. So they exchanged. They didn't tell you. You have a mess in your documentation, and with this software, you know what is where and who has what. And they don't have to tell you. You also, so I have already started talking about hardware management. So you know where your hardware is. And if your users decide to exchange some part of hardware in the device, you also know it. You have notifications on the screen. Okay, somebody was changing something, so it's better that I know and I check what is going on here. And you can also authorize remotely the devices in your company network. Summing up, the most important thing in security of mobile devices is having the mixture of all the things that I have said here about. To have hardware, embedded security, software, and procedures. But the most important thing is the common sense. So that's why the way you tell your people how to behave, the way you teach them to properly use devices and secure the data, the safer your personal data and your company information is. Now, just before I go, I just want to tell you something about my company, who I represent. We are BTC, the company from Poland. We specialize in IT asset management. So the company has two kinds of software that we produce, traditional software for management of mobile of IT infrastructure in companies, and of course, because we want to be up to date, we also believe in share economy. We have our new products, micro audit in Oxeris, that represent the most modern view on the devices. So you are now, as a client, becoming also a producer. You choose which services you want to use, for how long you want to use them, and you can fully manage your devices with micro audit, all the company infrastructure, IT infrastructure with Oxeris. You can secure your mobile devices. Now Oxeris, ladies and gentlemen, this is important news. Oxeris has joined Intel anti-theft technology. So now Oxeris is powered by Intel anti-theft. And you can also manage with eHelp Days, our third product, your users. And of course, if you want to learn all about it, how to manage your IT infrastructure, you are most welcome to the training of Academia BTC, which is partnering with the International Association of IT Asset Managers, and we are the only provider of their certified trainings for IT asset managers in Poland. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, I'm ready to answer them now. Thank you very much. Oh, there is a question. How about do you use mine?
Thanks. So the question is it also available for private users? As I'm having my personal mobile device, is it possible that I can use Oxeris?
Yes, especially Oxeris. This is a product for both companies and private users. Anti-theft technology is also for both groups. Generally, all the products in cloud, because they don't require infrastructure, they are available now for small and big companies, private and corporate users. Any other question? If you would like to learn more about the products, please go to our website, oxeris.com. And microaudit.eu. Thank you very much.